I've never seen a bad stink. I've never seen a Matt Damon stinker.
You haven't even seen Newsies.
Well, first of all, that was Christian Bale. Have you seen a bad? You're giving me eyes over there. What bad Matt Damon movie have you seen?
No, I just Googled me saying most about horses, and Google told me that I'm an idiot. So you guys are right.
Welcome to The Cover, where three Hoosier friends judge books by their covers and movies by their trailers.
That's right. I'm Brett, here with my fellow Indiana natives, Remington and Marcus, ready to dive into the stories that keep us up all night and occasionally put us to sleep.
Whether you're a bookworm, movie buff, or just here for the witty banter, we've got you covered.
Each week, we'll dissect a different book or movie, sharing fun facts, hot takes, and moments that make Marcus cry. Spoiler alert, we're not experts, but we're definitely opinionated.
From literary masterpieces to blockbuster flops, nothing is safe from our snarky reviews and wild tangents. Who knew Hoosiers could be this entertaining?
So grab your popcorn and reading glasses, because we're about to embark on a hilarious journey through the pages and screens that shape our lives. Or at least our weekends.
You're listening to The Cover. Let's get the show on the road before one of our kids wakes up. That's like saying The Illusionist. That's like saying The Illusionist is movie magic.
Well, no, that's about a magician, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we know it's a magician.
That's
They're
like
not trying
saying,
to sell us on...
What's that one with Christian Bale and oh man, I'm asking the wrong crowd.
The pianist?
No.
The pianist?
Oh man.
Which one did I say?
I don't know.
There's The Illusionist, and
Did
I
we
always
start recording already.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And I always get it confused with the other one, and it's gonna kill me.
The Newsies?
No, it's with Wolverine and Christian Bale.
I believe he's most well known for the Newsies.
Christian Bale is most known for the Newsies?
Christian Bale is not. He's most known for American Psycho.
I don't even know what the Newsies is.
You've never seen Newsies?
No.
Prestige. I can never remember that name. But that movie is incredible.
Maybe Newsies instead of Men in Black. So
Have
we
you
could
seen
Marcus.
Newsies? Do you know what
You
he's
think
talking about?
Christian Bale is known for Newsies?
That's how we got to start.
So you
There's
know what
no
this is.
way
That's how we
that
gotta
if
start.
you interviewed 100 people anywhere of any groupings,
And Jamie,
they would say that Newsies is what he's known
Jamie Foxx
for.
got to start going door to door selling vacuums or something. That's not what that's what he's known for.
Is that true?
Yeah, door to door selling.
Remember
something.
when he saved that guy from a car crash and he was in the news just randomly?
No way.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right, so not Newsies, Men in Black. Got it.
Nothing, man. And Trump's
I
gonna
just
go
want-
down as a real estate guy. It's basically a realtor.
Yeah.
That's what he's known for.
No, he owns the hotel in Home Alone.
That's right.
That's what he's known for.
And he stays there.
His hotel in Chicago is sick.
Yeah. Well, that's
Very
what he's
cool.
known for.
Welcome to the Cover Podcast. I'm your host, Brett Wiggins. And as rarely to my left, it is
Nate Fraser.
Fraser. You hear that? Not Fraser, Rem.
He always messes up his
Fraser.
own last name. It's really weird.
Sitting
I know you're nervous.
to my right with a hat that says sheesh is Sir
Remington Ramsey.
We answer 9 questions.
That was a good sheesh.
So,
by the
hey,
way.
sheesh.
You got to listen to that back.
Sometimes, maybe, many times, almost every week, about one of your favorite books or movies. I am so excited for this episode. Loved watching this movie. Sir Remington, what is it? What are we covering?
Guys, no joke. This is the entire intro. This is the entire about section on IMDb for this movie. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
A therapist counsels Will Hunting, a janitor with a genius IQ. This movie is Good Will Hunting.
I think you got so excited instead
I
of
even
IQ.
said IQ wrong.
You said,
I said IQ.
You said haiku.
Like a haiku. All right, let me start over. That's just
I was
so
waiting for the
No, you
haiku.
go to IMDb, and that's literally all it says. I'm gonna do the second one. A touching tale of a wayward young man who struggles to find his identity, living in a world where he can solve any problem except the one brewing deep within himself, until one day he meets his soulmate, who opens his mind and his heart. This movie is Good Will Hunting. R rating, 1997, 2 hours, 6 minute runtime. Robin Williams, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck. Director, Gus Van Sant.
I love how it's written. It's not true.
It's the movie's not true?
What they just said about the movie. Minnie Driver is not the one who opens up his heart.
I was going to say the same thing.
Come on.
It's Robin Williams.
Yes.
He's the game changer.
Come on.
Oh,
What are we
In
doing?
fact,
No,
because
she's-
without Minnie Driver, nothing is different. Without Robin Williams, everything is
I
different.
mean, she's the target.
Oh
but-
boy, here we go with that again.
I'm still waiting for that haiku.
Yeah, I know I screwed it up, guys.
What haiku has something to do with iambic pentameter?
I think it's numbers and,
No, that's
that's Sudoku.
Got him.
You know what? If all these other countries just talk English, this wouldn't be an issue.
Virtually every minute of this podcast is offending somebody. I just realized in the last week of Facebook posts and just how triggered everyone is.
Well, we are also a comedy. We're professional comedians. It's our job.
that is our job, is to offend people on a minute-to-minute basis.
Yes.
I haven't offended anybody. I don't.
You offended me with the way you said your last name in the intro.
It's true.
Who else says?
I felt like you were
how is it
belittling me.
spelled? Is it S or Z?
And it's a Z and there's no
But
I.
it's but
That's
it's
why Jim can
pronounced
never
S.
send me an invitation correctly.
Say it again.
That's
Fraser.
not the weird
Fraser,
part. The
like a
weird part-
razor with a F.
Fraser.
You would think it's Frasier.
But there's an IE, isn't there?
no. That's the.
Oh,
we
so
added
you
in.
spell it
been-
wrong too. This is so strange.
Been friends for how long? Come on, Rem.
Oh man. And I call you Fraser.
Yeah.
Like that's what
sports
I call
my
you.
whole life. That's
Yeah.
just what it's fine.
Does Shelly know how to say it right?
No, she does not say it correctly. Does not.
That's great.
What's Shelley's maiden name?
Durante.
Oh, well, it's just as bad.
Oh, I said that wrong too for years.
Durante?
Durant. Kevin Durant.
Kev, Big Kev, Uncle Kev.
Shelly Durante.
Nate, was this your first time watching this movie?
This was my
Nice.
first time watching this.
Really?
So what'd you
Yeah.
know going into it?
I knew that I wasn't allowed to watch it because they talk like they're from Boston.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And there's a
Oh, yeah.
lot of cursing, and I wasn't allowed.
So did you watch movies in college?
Yes.
Did you get caught up there?
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But never this one.
Nope. I don't know why.
Wow.
It's a shame.
Yeah, definitely not one with the kids.
Not with
No.
the
Not
kids.
for the baby ears.
I've seen it, but not paid attention to it.
Really.
Yeah, I've never sat down
So
to
both of you
watch it.
guys
Yeah.
were rocked your worlds.
I knew Matt Damon, I knew Bastin, and I knew he was wicked smart.
Matt Damon.
But
Fun fact, first fun fact of the episode,
Ready?
Wicked Smart was a potential name for the movie.
ooh,
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, they were
hate
not
it. I do
not
hate it.
initially going to call it Good Will Hunting. There was other, and I'll look through my facts for what it was almost called. It was something else. I'll look up what it was. It was a really bad name. The working title was bad, and then at one point they considered it saying Wicked Smart. So Rob Reiner, if you guys remember Rob Reiner, he's the one who directed Marcus's pick for the live show.
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride. And Rob Reiner is also the dad in Wolf of Wall Street. So he was the president of Castle Rock Entertainment, which purchased the script, had shared the initial title was Wicked Smart. And so
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck's title was Wicked Smart.
I believe their title after the ones they were pitching
Got it.
became Wicked Smart. But the one that was working
No,
on
you
was
have to say
terrible.
smart. Keep saying smart.
Wicked
Keep
Smart.
saying smart.
My boy is Wicked Smart.
Wicked Smart.
Which, by the way, Casey Affleck is one of my favorite actors.
Dang it. Okay.
I
The whole
love
time
him.
I'm like, I know this guy. I freaking know this guy. It's Casey
Yes.
Affleck.
Yeah, we watched Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Did we do Ocean's 11? Yeah, we did
Yes.
Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great in that.
So he
Wait, I thought
looks
we
quite a
watched
bit
The
different.
Accountant. No?
That's Ben Affleck.
Oh, okay.
You
He-
white, so you Ben Affleck.
He looks quite a bit different in Oceans, though. Yeah.
Not really. I mean, he has a no. That's
No?
I mean, that's Casey. He's very young in this. But that's Casey.
This kid in the green jumpsuit right here.
Yeah, Casey Affleck.
That's Casey Affleck. Okay.
Ben's
I
brother.
need to go back and look. Yeah, I kept going. I know.
I think he's
know.
the stronger of the actor between the two
I
brothers.
love this right here.
Yeah.
How do you like them
I mean,
apples?
Rem, you could not have said a more true statement.
What the
Ben
two?
Affleck, this might be his best performance, and it's not awesome. His
Yeah.
strength is maybe he's a good hang, maybe he's great behind the camera, or good he's just a gel guy, glue guy, but acting is definitely not.
So I think what happened was the trajectory. He's gone on. This was one of the facts that I found when I was digging up parts of this movie. He didn't want to go down as the stupid friend in Matt Damon's movie Good Will Hunting, even though both of them wrote the movie. Matt Damon was in Harvard at the time. and started working on this. Ben Affleck helped them write the movie. It was their script. And if you look at the trajectory, at least based on optics, Ben Affleck had a great performance. They crushed it in this. I need to look up like how many awards. I mean, if we always get stuck just like everybody else talking about how many Oscars. This won 2 Oscars.
Holy cow, right out of the gate.
Nominated for a bunch. Guess which Oscars they won. So here's what they were nominated for. Dramatic score, original song, film editing, director, everything. You can't, I mean, everything. All the main actors were nominated. Only 2 winners.
I mean, I think Matt Damon crushes this role, but I'm really hesitant at he's 25 when they do this.
Yep.
I'm very hesitant.
Apparently, he's already a big star. So the scene where Robin Williams and Matt Damon are sitting in the park.
Would Robin Williams be a supporting actor in this?
Yes.
I would say supporting actor, then.
You're accurate.
Let's go!
Yeah.
I never get things.
Yeah.
Kind of steals it.
He steals the show, man. And then the other one was best screenplay.
Oh, see, I was waiting for you to say more because I was going to say best writing or best...
Yeah, best screenplay.
Okay, yeah.
So, but Matt Damon joins very short, few who have been nominated for...
If it was short, he would have been joining Tom Cruise.
Yeah, it's not Tom Cruise award.
Okay.
No, there's a very small amount of people. Gosh, what's the word I was looking for?
That could be one of the cover awards.
The cover was the short award.
The Tom Cruise award.
The few people who have been nominated for an Oscar for acting in a movie, they also were either a director or had the screenwrite. There's like only a handful of others that he did that.
Is this his best movie, would you say?
Who, Matt Damon? Mm-hmm. For acting wise?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
So you're saying he was already established here. I hate to
Well,
put
he
you on
was
the
he was
spot.
already famous, yeah.
For movies specifically?
Yeah, he's a movie star. Yeah, if you want me to read that, you want me to read what he did before
25?
it?
Yeah, at 20. I mean, he's 25 when this is out, I think.
Yeah. So what did I say? Good Will Hunting.
Yep, that's the one we're covering right now.
1997. Okay, so 97 it came out. So what he would have done before, and so anyway, while I'm looking this up, his
If only you had a producer.
who wasn't also talking.
Yep, got it.
Yeah, so Mystic Pizza, Good Mother, Field of Dreams. So he was
Field of
he was
Dreams
in
is a
Field of
good
Dreams,
one.
but he was just a baseball fan at Fenway Park.
Why does Glory Days sound familiar?
School Ties. Okay. So here's his run before 97. School Ties, that was a big one in 92. Geronimo didn't hear it, and that was not big. Good Old Boys, Glory Days, Courage Under Fire.
Wait, is Glory Days the basketball one? No, that's Glory Road.
Yeah, that's Glory Road.
Glory Road.
Chasing Amy was big. That was in 97. And Rainmaker was big. And Rainmaker, which is a Grisham novel, was the one that made him probably ultra famous by the time he got there.
So even before that, probably within Hollywood circles, he was like
Well,
known as the dude that was gonna...
I mean, so yes, but here, this is a crazy fact. So essentially, when they were trying to film the scene where they're in the park,
Him and Robin Williams.
Williams,
on the
they do a
bench.
great job of making it feel like they're alone. Apparently, they filmed that over the course of a couple days, and there was like hundreds of people trying to watch the scene being filmed.
Oh, jeez.
Because Matt Damon was so famous at the time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it exactly.
Crazy.
But
Nate, 30-second synopsis. I don't know if you're aware. We do this every week.
Yeah.
Marcus usually gives 9 words, never prepares anything. So
I had something prepared.
Oh, beautiful.
Let me
Okay,
pull out my
you're allowed to
phone.
do this however you want. This
So I
is
came
your
up
chair
with
this
something
week.
and I knew Marcus would hate it. So I asked ChatGPT to make it better.
why would he hate it?
It's just not classy enough. I don't know.
But is it classy?
Yeah. So I sent it to ChatGPT to see if they would fix it, and then it just gave me 9 words. And I was like, no, it's got to be a sentence.
Did you know that ChatGPT's internal knowledge is only updated through midway of 2024 unless you give it or ask it to look up specific things?
I did not.
Yeah.
What was the date?
Mid 2024 is the current.
Yeah. You got to pay for different plugins that have more updated.
Yeah. Now you can feed it whatever you want and it'll update whatever you feed it or you have it. But anyway.
So the one I sent was Boston Bruiser with brilliant mind botches it with babe.
What's it called when you do
alliteration?
Alliteration.
Thank you. I was just asking so the audience could know.
Oh, yeah. So it gave...
That's the everyday man on the show.
Yeah.
Your average Joe.
So then the one Marcus
I
approved...
once told our head of school that they should put more average Joes on the program so parents that weren't doctors or in academia would feel comfortable. And the next community meeting, I was on the program.
That's great.
Nailed it.
That's great. What program are you talking about? A parents program?
Just like curriculum night, or we have like community meetings.
Did you give a message?
I was MC.
Oh,
as
nice.
The average Joe.
The consummate.
The guy who
MC.
didn't actually need to know anything to get on the
Yeah,
program.
exactly.
Yeah, it really stuck. It was good.
The humor between the lines.
Yes.
The one Marcus approved was Boston Brawler with brains, battles demons, discovers redemption.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a little smarter than mine.
It's wicked smarter.
I really wanted
Wicked smarter.
the botches it with babe though, so mine still.
But he
wins.
doesn't. I don't think he does though.
Look at
We
this. Look
never
at this. We're watching it. We're screening this in the background. This is a scene where the TA is so jealous. Oh man, I've seen this so many times. So there's like epic scenes that play in the back of my mind just at random times. That's definitely one of them where he's like so jealous of Will.
What is he? And at some point near the end, he's like, you should really appreciate.
Yeah.
That you could tell him like thank you at some point or whatever.
Yeah, that's about him.
I hope I'm not that guy.
I'm not that
with
guy.
anyone ever.
How cool is this jacket, by the way?
Who does this guy
This
remind
Cobra
me
jacket.
of? And why do I feel like he?
The therapist. Oh man, this scene is so
Somebody
good.
partially dead. I don't know.
Yeah.
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 Partially dead.
Yeah.
Mostly dead.
know. I just feel like he might chew on his skin on his fingers or
So
something.
okay, so both of you watched this basically for the first time.
Yeah.
You didn't because you've watched it enough to know certain things. That
Like I
happen.
don't remember this scene at
Sure,
all.
sure.
Yeah.
But you remember the premise
Correct.
and like certain lines.
Yes.
This is literally Nate's first time watching it.
Yeah, and as I saw it, I was like, "There's so many iconic things
yeah.
that are just referred to all the time." And I'm like,
That you didn't know it
this
came from this.
Yeah, I was like, "This makes sense. How do you like them apples?"
How do you like them apples? That's got to be
I
one of
say
the best
that
lines
all the time.
How you like them apples?
People say it all the time, but what? Why?
So,
why apples? Why?
How you like them apples
I mean, I'm
was
sure it's an
already a
idiom.
phrase.
Oh,
This movie in context made it iconic.
Yeah,
got it.
most idioms
Because of what was said before. I got a number. How you like them apples?
yeah.
Do you like
apples?
I
Yeah.
gotta remember how you like them apples.
So most idioms derive from like horses. So I'm assuming "how do you like them apples" has something to do with
Oh.
giving apples to horses. Like
Most idioms have something to do with horses.
like in the U.S.
Blind as a bat.
long in the tooth.
Gotcha.
No,
Long in the
I'm
tooth.
not saying like all, but
All
there-
idioms
there
are driven back to horses.
No, there's a ton. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Long in the tooth. So that's like if you're
Buck teeth.
given
Why the long face?
Well, so like the health of the horse is actually their teeth and like their gums recede, and so that's why you don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth, because if they have messed up teeth, you're like
Do you
not
want to go on a horsey
appreciating-
ride?
You're losing the audience.
Oh,
Move on.
Hey, is that
Nate.
Producers telling us to move on. Yeah, we got this.
All right.
We got this, guys.
You got to be careful saying things like most or like this. We're already known for hyperbole on the show. So you say most, we're going to try to prove you wrong.
Yeah, you did.
you
That
could
was-
just
that was
say
great,
a
guys.
lot
There-
of idioms.
There are a lot of idioms.
Someone
My
once told me
apologies.
most of the idioms of all time came from
I mean, all of them.
horses.
Yeah.
Slam poetry. Here we go.
I give that fact a 7 out of 9.
Baby-faced Matt Damon from Baston.
Bastin.
What in the world is Will so angry about? Fast forward. Ugh, got it.
That's way forward.
Just let the boys fight. Mini Driver. I bet Rem drooled immediately. I've decided Robin Williams might have a spot on Mount Rushmore. Note to self: you can choke someone out and still get them to come back for a second meeting. The East Coast, the only place someone would even consider leaving a hot girl for a baseball game. Young Ben Affleck is so much better than old Ben Affleck. Do him and J-Lo still dine? Son of a biscuit. He stole my line.
Oh, nice. Okay, there's so much to unpack there that you're wrong about.
The baseball game? As a baseball player, here's what I will tell you.
I think that's the one place where that's not realistic. They would not leave a baseball game for a girl.
No. Boston and New York are hardcore baseball towns.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying the East Coast is the only place someone would consider leaving a hot girl for a baseball game, meaning Matt Damon was surprised. Yes.
Okay, so you're right there.
So you're with me then. You're tracking.
I'm with you on that one.
Yep.
I'm not with you on the Ben Affleck being a better actor when he was younger. So I didn't get to finish my point.
Yeah, please.
So he was a good actor in this movie. I agree. He overacted at times, I think, but that's okay. Now, then he went on a run of stinkers because of movies he chose. Matt Damon picked freaking baller scripts and was probably guided by a mentor that I don't know about that we can figure out. Ben Affleck had poor leadership at the least, or just picked bad scripts. Mm-hmm. And then he did a bunch of stinkers. I believe a lot of his recent work, if you haven't seen it, like if you've seen Gone Girl, I thought he was actually really good in Gone Girl.
Great movie.
I think he's good in The Accountant. I don't think The Accountant's going to win him an Oscar, but I think he's a better actor now, is what I'm saying. I just don't know that the dude knows how to pick any scripts. I think he's just...
That could be it.
I think that's what it is.
Because The Accountant in itself is a pretty weird script.
It is.
It works out, but you're not seeing somebody like Matt Damon.
Oh yeah, we covered it.
I loved it. But to your point,
there was holes. Like it was But because you said, is this Matt Damon's best work ever? I mean, it's very good. But man, he's so good in like everything. He's so good in everything he does. Like
everything.
Everything. I have never seen a bad stink. I have never seen a Matt Damon stinker.
You haven't even seen Newsies.
Well, first of all, that was Christian Bale. Have you seen a bad? You're giving me eyes over there. What bad Matt Damon movie have you seen?
I just Googled me saying most about horses, and Google told me that I'm an idiot. So you guys are right.
See, you said idiom, and it was idiot.
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 Yeah. So there's like 10, which is a lot. So percentage-wise, it's a lot.
I will.
I'm an idiot. So.
I will.
That's why I made the.
I will fold to your raise.
So it was not about Matt Damon.
No, it was that. Google told me I'm an idiot.
Listen. Have you seen a bad Matt Damon movie? And at the very least, by the way, even if the movie sucks, Damon was awesome in it. And you can't say that about all actors.
Damon is in Oceans.
He's great in Oceans. The Martian.
Departed, right?
Departed. Yeah. Talented Mr. Ripley. Have you seen that?
Yes.
He plays a weird character in that.
I was trying to date a new girl, and Rod Mariano said, "Do you like messed up movies?"
That was the movie?
And then he just turned on that movie.
So do you remember that movie?
I remember it well. It was the only date we had. It was
good. That movie is messed up. We should totally cover that
He's
movie.
a voice in Arthur in 2007, so that's pretty awesome.
Nate with the cartoon facts, man. You are an animated fiend.
I'll fold to your Ben Affleck take. However, I needed to rhyme some stuff. So.
Okay. I'm totally cool with you doing all that, but I also disagree with something else. Can you start over? Give me the first paragraph. I disagree with something in there.
What in the world is Will so angry about? Let the boys fight. Minnie Driver, you love her.
Okay. Two things back to back right there.
Yep.
Let the boys fight. The way he's beating that dude's face in as he's getting pulled up on the cops, he would totally have killed that dude.
It was more of them letting the boys fight, not me.
I
saying
agree.
They need to fight
but
more.
That dude was literally boom.
Yeah, he was already out. He was out. Yeah, I thought he was gonna die. Minnie Driver, you disagree? Yeah, I thought you were big.
I was never like attracted to Little Remington. Loved good movies.
But you love Return to Me.
I love Return to Me.
You have an affinity for.
I do love Minnie Driver.
Yeah,
I'm not attracted to Minnie Driver.
Okay, sorry. I just meant you have a boyhood crush on Minnie Driver.
She always seemed so much older than me. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're a kid, like no one has a crush on Minnie Driver.
Return to Me was definitely before this, right?
No, it was way after.
Way after? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was going to say she looks very young in this.
She's very young in this.
What about my Robin Williams take? I think
Mount Rushmore of actors?
He's in the discussion. Yeah. He's in the discussion.
Yeah. It's crazy that you say that about after watching this movie because he's phenomenal in this movie, but I can't think of other movies where he plays this iconic of a character that would be winning. Like he won
The
an Oscar.
genie in Aladdin.
Yeah.
I know you love my
I
cartoon
do love him
reference.
as a dude. By the way, do you know he's not the genie in Return of Jafar,
Correct.
and he comes back for the third one?
because he hated the second one so much.
I don't know the narrative. I actually have no idea why, but you can see the clear difference between those three movies.
The second one looks lower budget. It's weird.
It does.
So you're telling me there's a chance we get Lin-Manuel Miranda back for Moana 3 and he saves the franchise?
I don't know if they are related or not, but man, that was bad.
But we did another Robin Williams movie.
Don't get me wrong, he's phenomenal in everything he's in.
What did we do? The club.
Dead Poets Society.
Dead Poets Society.
Yes, he was great in that.
Great in that.
Amazing.
You might be right,
Mrs.
but it's
Doubtfire.
But they're just not roles that you think of like, a Tom Hanks, a Denzel Washington. But man, he's good. He's
very
Love
good.
Denzel.
He's very good.
He's very good. I think he's could be.
I'm not mad about it.
So
but
I will
see
say,
what you're saying. I do see what you're saying.
I will say Matt Damon has the best song written for a movie ever.
Which is what?
The Scotty Doesn't Know. in
Scotty
Eurotrip.
doesn't know.
I mean, he nailed that.
That's got to be one of the best cameos of all time.
Oh man,
I'm
Scotty
totally oblivious
doesn't
to
know
this.
that Fiona. and
Yeah, I
me.
know the song,
Okay.
but how does
that was
Matt-
written for that movie, wasn't it?
Matt Damon's the one singing it. He's the one.
He's lip syncing,
Oh,
to be clear, but he's the rock star.
Are
in
you
that
sure? I feel like
Movie. I'm
Dude,
99%
you're about to
sure.
break Nate's heart. His entire life.
Nate, Google it. But if I'm wrong,
don't tell you. All right, got it.
So hold on. Matt Damon is in what movie for this? What movie is it?
Eurotrip.
Matt Damon's in Eurotrip.
He's a cameo.
For like 10 seconds.
He's the guy that's singing Scotty Doesn't Know.
Yep.
I just envision Tom Green eating a mouse. That's all I can think of right
Speaking
now.
of Tom Green, Kevin Smith, unrelated, but you just reminded me because Kevin Smith was originally he was asked to direct this movie, but he knew that the Ben and Matt wanted Gus Van Sant, so he said no, go get Gus, which I thought was pretty admirable,
That's
and
cool.
he still was the one to get him to the producer. Now here's what's interesting: you were talking about Minnie Driver, who I'm a big fan of. This is like an ick. This is a gross fun fact, and I didn't copy and paste it.
Please tell me it's not about their kiss at the coffee shop.
No,
Because that's an all-timer weird one. That's
The kiss?
That's a weird coffee. That coffee
I didn't
shop
think it's a weird kiss.
It was like it was weird.
Like a weird open mouth.
Weird open mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird open mouth. Like
okay,
why
I
didn't
don't
you
look
do
that close.
Yeah, why didn't you do that? Anyway.
Harvey
You
Weinstein.
need a bigger TV.
Harvey
Where are
Weinstein
we going?
originally said she's not cute enough to be in this role. They didn't. He tried to veto Minnie Driver in this role, and ultimately, I think Matt Damon was like, "No, that's stupid. We're gonna get her." And this ended up being one of her best roles. She was nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah, she did multiple
But
scenes.
how Harvey Weinstein is that, by the way?
Yeah, very. Yeah, he's the guy actually promised
Matt
this
Damon
to three
did
other people.
lip sync.
You gotta get me out of this. So her acting in the scene where they're yelling at each other in her dorm room, they as a group do very well. That was probably her best moment, in my opinion.
Yeah,
movie
for sure.
Gus Van Sant, by the way, have you guys? You guys aren't big movie. I
don't know names.
Deep movies.
I barely remember
Elephant. Have you guys ever heard of a movie called
Man,
Elephant?
I have heard of that movie.
So Elephant was a movie that was shot back in 2003, and that was right 2003 to 2007. I was in high school. I started discovering like off the beaten path movies. Elephant is a movie that is super eerie. It's about a school shooting, and it shows you 4 different perspectives all in the same movie of the same account.
It's a few perspectives, just a few.
4.
A few.
Yeah. Did you say that?
No, you just couldn't remember 2 different words tonight, and few is the other one.
Oh, yeah. Few. No, but it was 4. I distinctly remember it being the most a movie unlike any movie I've ever seen. It's super eerie, and it was ahead of its time, I think. But also, when did Columbine happen? Was that 99, 98?
Ooh.
I mean, it's coming off of the heels.
That feels right. I want to say I was in elementary school for sure. It was definitely pre-2000. I feel pretty confident saying that.
I'm looking it up right now. It's 1999, April 20th, 1999.
So it was after that?
It was 2000. Yeah, it was 4 years later. and it was supposedly supposed to be about that, which is, I mean, it's just crazy and it's insane that there's been 100 this year. There's been 100 this year, and you know, at the risk of being canceled again this episode, like my biggest thing is, why don't we have an armed guard at every door? I mean, that's in my opinion the first answer. That is something that we can do right now. I mean, for the funding, like I don't know why.
You're saying every outside door to
Yeah, I mean, we'll start with an armed guard at every school. That'd be a start. But like I don't know what better use of our money can go towards than having that, when the stats prove that jewelry stores, all the things you have an armed guard down, crime went down significantly. So why aren't we doing that?
Nate, do you know anything budget wise? Is it
We have school resource officers at every building
For public schools?
in HSE. Yep.
So, okay. So that's a
would you
good
say
start.
would you say that's like the standard across the nation? Most public schools are gonna have a
No, and it wasn't even it. We had resource officers splitting between buildings, and that was something that I think the city
so like a hey Monday, Wednesday you're here.
When you say
Tuesday,
city, you're
Thursday,
saying Fishers.
City of Fishers, I believe, is funding so that we can.
So
have
good on
them-
Fishers, but the fact that that's like not the norm blows my mind.
Hmm.
I mean, it blows my mind.
it's real recent that switch is happening. Like I know the resource
And then once we get
officer in
one,
my
okay, now
building
let's
is-
talk about every door. You know what I mean? Like, what if we're not protecting
And
our kids? What are we doing?
I'm sure. I feel like maybe I've heard at some point, maybe some states or counties in the South encourage teachers to carry versus that. I'm not saying that's an answer. I'm just saying that's one route people have tried to take or argued. But
I'm not going to shy away from political things. I'm not going to try to create an argument. But the argument that just take away the guns, like, what I don't understand is, how do people not realize that the bad guys are always going to find a way to get the bad things? Mm-hmm. Like, that's like saying, let's make drugs illegal. Drugs are illegal, and they're still rampant. Like that, it just does not make sense to me. Yeah. By having an armed guard that has been proven to cut down crime in those areas, like, is a great start.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's if it could be a staffing thing for departments as well, like if they're just not available, or if the position becomes available, does that increase recruitment? I don't know.
I mean, I know for private schools, so we have private schools, Christian schools, classical schools. I know volunteers who would volunteer their time
for sure
to do that.
Yeah.
Part
of
retired people.
Volunteers is just reliability.
Yeah.
You know, vacation, whatever, like that gets tricky too.
Elephant.
Yeah.
Elephant. Yeah.
And I'm not recommending it because it's 17-year-old Remington that watched it. It's pretty disturbing.
You know, a movie that
But that was
I
a Gus
have
Van
not-
Sant. That's a Gus Van Sant movie. That's one of his
I
movies.
was gonna say it looks very like indie, like
It's indie. Yeah. It's
I wonder
definitely-
what I would think of Blair Witch Project today. That's a movie that do you guys remember?
I was going to be
Blair
on the
Witch
list
Project?
for Halloween last year.
Yeah,
We took it off apparently.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on. What made us stop?
Wait, what made you think of that?
Because you
The directing?
said don't. I'm not going to recommend it because it was 17-year-old Remington Elephant, and that's like one of those movies where I know I watched it, but I don't. I wonder what I would feel about it today. Like, would I laugh because it's
Blair Witch?
that stupid? Yeah. What made us stop and think? Favorite scenes, hidden gems, favorite quotes, hot takes, all of it. I was gonna say we've really watched Matt Damon grow up, but apparently he had already arrived here. I would have bet
know
money
about
this is like his
arrived.
first big movie, and I think that's just based on his age. But yeah,
He hit the ground running, that's for sure.
he feels young.
yeah. When Robin Williams is choking him out, like I was like, yes, what's gonna happen now? Like, because they're like, it wasn't just gonna be Robin Williams like for one scene, so you knew like him escalating things was gonna like push the movie to keep going and grow, and so it was like, okay, so now what's gonna happen? So I love that scene. I was like pumping my fist. Then you sent a text, and you're like, I was like, yes,
Dude, we were in sync.
So one of our questions is like most notable scenes. This is one of those movies where it's like there's so many. There's so many top scenes. And one of my favorites is one you guys aren't probably going to remember or like it's not going to come to the forefront. And it really shouldn't be because there's so many better ones.
So when he's writing on the mirror.
No, but you like that?
Well, that's iconic. I mean, it's,
So the first time he writes on the mirror to get the initial problem.
yep.
You think that's iconic?
Yeah, I mean, it's mimicked a lot, and
Oh, because he's writing on the mirror.
he's writing on the mirror. You could see him. You could see the math. Like,
You think that was the first time that was done? Because that was in Social Network too, where he's writing on the window.
yeah.
This
Huh?
movie was way before Facebook was created.
Right.
What?
But I
No
didn't
way.
know if there was someone that did that before Brett Wiggins.
Yeah, maybe. What's the scene?
Is that the one that when I say iconic scenes, what was your favorite scene? That's the first one that pops in your head? Over
Yeah.
him finishing it on the actual chalkboard?
No, I mean, I don't know. That's just one that sticks out in my head.
I mean, the ones that are going to come to people's minds are the fight scene, obviously, because that's like a pinnacle part. You've got the scene where he's defending himself in court.
Yeah.
You've got the scene where he's defending his buddy who's getting obliterated in a battle of wits at the bar. That's where he first
that
meets
was
Minnie
really
Driver.
cool.
Long-haired, kind of looks like a pro wrestler I used to
She
know.
calls him a Michael Bolton wannabe.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's him and Robin Williams.
I mean, all
His
the scenes with
office.
Robin Williams.
Yes.
Yeah.
Them on the bench. We're screening right now. I can see.
It's not your
Um,
fault.
The bleachers. I don't know why that stuck out to me when they're all sitting on the bleachers. I was like, oh, I feel like I know that scene.
Were they cheering on a kid they knew, or were they just
Yes,
going
it was
to?
like a nephew, and I will tell you, and this is probably in Muncie as well. Like that's the supportive mid-20s uncle is totally with a beer in his hand at a little league game. That is a thing, for sure.
Oh yeah,
I love.
I
that.
didn't think they knew anybody when I watched it. I was just like,
they say. I think the first line they say something about
Okay.
his kid.
Yeah.
yeah, I was just like, wow, okay, this is happening.
So what scene are you thinking of? What's the one?
Well, I wrote this down, and I don't want to take away from any of the other iconic scenes because it's nowhere near like an iconic scene. It's just an iconic thing that happens when he's at the end of the movie, and he's got to make a decision. Am I going to do something with this gift that I've been given, or am I just going to throw it away because I'm too scared to really do anything with it? He's standing in the professor's office, and they're kind of on a tiff. They're not feeling it. And he lights up a cigarette, and he takes the work that took him probably 20 minutes to complete, and he lights it on fire, and he throws it on the ground.
Yeah.
And the professor, who's been snooty, proud, arrogant, walks around with a big medal of whatever on his chest. Loses all dignity, runs over and like puts out the fire to save this work. And you see, like, I've never forgotten that, because like you see how much that meant to him in that moment and how little it meant to Will. And he turns around and he watches this man who's been almost degraded to have to put out this fire to get the same knowledge. It's just always stuck with. I don't even know what I think about it.
Yeah.
His rant about "I'm sorry, it's not easy for you" is what I remember from that scene.
Yeah.
most.
Do you know how easy this is to me?
Yes.
I think it really validates how smart he is, because like up to that point they just keep saying like how smart he is and showing like the little tutoring sessions.
Yeah.
But like in that moment when the professor is diving for that paper on fire, you're like, wow, that's such important work.
Yeah.
Like it's so brilliant that like him, you know, with all of his, he just can't.
It
can't
also,
wrap his mind
one of the
around it.
questions I wrote down is do we at any point does the professor actually care about Will?
Well,
Yeah. This is at any point is it more about Will than it is?
I'm shocked to hear you say that, because and then we're talking about Lambeau, by the way.
Yep.
Professor Lambeau. I think for sure. I think for sure he cares about Will.
Does he care about Will, or does he care about what Will can do?
I think it's more what Will can do for math and how.
Yeah. And it's not even like I don't think Lambeau is thinking of it like for himself. I don't even think he cares if he gets credit for finding Will, but it's like
He
Dude.
wants to see things get discovered in math that have never been done. And
Yes.
Yeah.
yes, I think that's where he thinks his responsibility
I don't know.
is.
So I get it. I get what you're saying, and I know why you would arrive there. But the part where he is going almost to a fist fight with Robin Williams over Robin Williams saying it's a kid and he's first and foremost someone who needs to heal from his past. And he basically says, no, you're letting him decide to be a loser and give up, when in reality, striving for the next thing, or really even greatness, is what he needs the most, proves that he does care about Will. I honestly believe that. I don't think it's just for the advancement of math.
I don't know.
I think that's where his heart's at. That's what I would vote if I was voting. I think his heart is in, we can't pass up this opportunity to, and maybe it's not math. He just knows he gives the examples of Einstein and a couple other people. What's funny, and I guess not funny, they're in the bar.
Yep.
It's Robin Williams' bar.
That was a good
Bartender comes over and he asks
Good
him if he
scene.
knows names, and then he goes, "Do you know?" And I don't know what's the Unabomber's name? Ted
Is it Kaczynski?
Kaczynski. He's like, "Yeah, Unabomber." He's like, essentially, it's not always good that everybody does know who you are. Like,
Yeah.
the goal is,
And he was pointing out that he was brilliant.
yes.
And he
What
was
he-
doing all those great things.
What he uses it for is what matters, and we got to fix all this stuff
Yeah.
first. So maybe maybe he could be for Will, but he's misguided.
Okay,
in what's really
so
matters.
here's what I wrote down, because it sounds like
I
you
don't
guys,
think Will was ready. And I think Robin
for
Williams
what?
to start being pushed into all these businesses, and like he was really pushing for him to meet with like his friends that he knew at all these large companies and interview. And
So
because
I-
when he didn't show up, what's the professor's name again?
Lambo.
He was like, "These are my friends. Like I put myself out on the line for you. Like you have to let me know if you're not going to be there." Like it seemed like it really hurt him, and I don't know if that was because of his name or.
Yeah. Okay, so here, the note that I wrote down specifically is what makes this movie great is that all three main characters have an arc that changes and they're intertwined. Because you see how each, and by the way, the three main characters in my opinion are the professor, Matt Damon, and Robin Williams. Like I think that they're what keeps the glue of the whole story together.
Yeah.
The balance, the fighting between
I would
the two.
say Minnie plays more of her role is, we need it, we take it out, we need it, we take it out. Those three are constant. Yes.
And she helps him as
Yeah.
well. I mean, obviously without the love interest, he wouldn't have discovered lots of things about himself. But the power struggle and the constant struggle between the two characters are trying to harness this incredible gift that Matt Damon has been given, the Will character has been given, but disagreeing on how to get there. And I think ultimately we decide that Robin Williams was correct in that he needed to have that aha moment, and that. But I keep going back to Lambeau's because of the history of the two, where Robin Williams really, and it's been proven based on his conversations with Will, that he gave up after his wife died. He gave up doing things, and so Lambeau really is helping him. All three characters need help in discovering some things about themselves. So that's why I'm not giving him a pass.
Yep. No,
Yeah.
I get it. One, you brought up scenes that there's so many iconic scenes. An iconic scene for me when I just watched it that I've never seen highlighted as an important scene is when Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are eating lunch on the hood of the truck on the construction site. And Ben Affleck just calls him out and he's like,
You don't
"Dude,"
owe it to yourself.
he goes, if you're still here in 40 years, I will kick your butt. Like I will make, like I will, that is like what Lambeau was trying to do. Same thing.
Yeah.
But it's just delivered differently.
For sure. He says, cause it's, you no, screw the whole, you owe it to yourself thing. You owe it to me.
Yes.
Because I would do anything to have what you have.
Yeah, like the lottery ticket. Like
You're sitting on a lottery ticket winner and you're afraid to cash it,
yeah.
I think is what he says.
Yep.
And we had missionaries that would stay all the time at our house as a pastor. My dad was a pastor, so we would host missionaries. And one thing that always stood out to me when they would stay at our house is they'd be coming from mostly third world countries. And when you would talk to them about what's different about the third world countries in America, they would always talk about how Americans don't realize what they have and they don't take advantage of the opportunity in front of them.
Yeah.
Like they don't, we're lazy and, almost selfish with the lack of effort we put in with how much opportunity we have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that perspective is, yeah. We have a couple of families at our school that are, I want to say 1 or 2 from Haiti, and that's just, they are appalled at how wasteful some of us are with our opportunities that we have because we just don't know at all. So here's a question I wrote down. I talked about Robin Williams choking him out during their first meeting. Why do you think Will goes back? Why do you think he doesn't bring it up, doesn't, and I don't think he's the type of kid to bring any attention to that or be a tattletale or anything. But why do you think he goes back?
He's a Southie.
Is it respect? Is it because he actually thinks that this guy might actually help me? Like what?
I don't know if I'm right, but I think it's because up until that point he had broken all the other ones, and he wanted to prove that he's not the one that's going to quit. The other guy's going to quit.
Dude, and his willingness to, there's no boundaries on how to break anyone. Like he cuts deep.
Yeah.
He cuts really deep every opportunity. Even after they have good rapport.
Yeah.
He still, if he sees an opportunity where he can cut, he does it.
But it's interesting, once he finally starts being vulnerable, you can see at the end during the iconic scene where he goes, Will, and he's pointing to the file with all the abuse. He goes, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. The line that Matt Damon says, and I don't know if this was scripted or not, but he goes, not you too, Sean. Like, not you.
Yeah.
Don't you turn on me. Don't you screw with me. Like that was either incredible acting or just an amazing picture of what is going on in that kid's life.
Yeah.
To say that line.
Well, and he opened up and revealed so much of his hurt. And I think that was key to keep that therapy session going and going, even after he tried waiting him out. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about when he calls Minnie Driver and doesn't say anything? What did Ben and Matt want us to know about him in that moment? Like when they're writing that, what's the objective there? That he's scared? That he's scared,
even though he's so sharp-tongued, so brilliant. Like he still is just a guy. He's got a lot going on in his life, and
he wants to open up. He wants to admit that he likes this girl, but
Robin Williams tells. So every scene is followed by a scene that tells you what just happened in that previous scene. So in the very next scene, Robin Williams says, "Oh, you're an amateur." And then he tells Lambeau he's pushing everyone away before he has a chance to be rejected. Mm-hmm. And
one of my favorite quotes, he says, "This girl's perfect right now. I don't want to ruin that."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Maybe you're perfect right now, and you don't want to ruin that." And I was like, "Oh,
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one." Yeah, their relationship. I like her just as much in this movie as I do Return to Me, and I love Return to Me as well. Like I love her in that.
The scene when they're at the dollar store,
yes,
is adorable.
That's an amazing depiction of a first date in college or high school or whatever. You get no money, you got nothing to do. Yes, you
have to be creative.
Yeah.
You're not just sitting there at the movies watching a movie and then talking afterwards. Like you don't have enough money for that, so you go and the magic trick cracks me up too. I can make these disappear.
What else made us stop and think? What else we got, guys?
You kind of mentioned the quote, but yeah, where Sean says, "You're not perfect, and I'll save you the suspense. This girl you've met isn't perfect either. The question is whether or not you're perfect for each other." Like I thought that was really cool because how much doubt is there in everybody's mind, even if we haven't dealt with as much as he's.
You guys
dealt
believe
with.
in that? You believe that there's someone that's perfect for you?
No. I think we're all sinful human beings, and that's probably impossible. I'm of the, and maybe this is just my experience so far, but like, if you're not 100% committed to your spouse, regardless of the actions taken, like it's just not going to end well. because we're gonna mess up pretty dramatically.
Yeah, because I initially when you watch that, you want to be like, yeah, like that
Sure.
feels good.
Well, I think everybody goes in and out of. I think maybe in the waves there are some moments of perfect, but yeah,
And
it's,
maybe
it's going to
after
be
the
very
fact,
fleeting.
after his wife has died, maybe that's how Sean truly feels about their relationship. I will say what I do. Sean is who Robin Williams playing.
Yep.
I do like his love and affinity for his wife. That is way like it's higher than any success, any job, anything else he's accomplished. Like you can tell that's his world. I could absolutely positively improve upon that, of that being like the most important thing at all times in my time here on earth is relationship with Riley all the time. And that just, I felt that from him in every scene he's talking about her. It's just,
He goes, I don't regret the 19 years I was with her, and I don't regret the final years where she got sick, even the last 2 years where she got really sick. I mean, he made a really big emphasis to let him know that like it was really hard at the end.
that's great
and
writing.
I loved it.
Hearing
It
you
was
say
great
that back,
writing.
that's great.
It was great writing, and it's also great acting because I don't think, to my knowledge, like Robin Williams delivers these lines having not have him happen to them himself. Like sometimes you're an actor and you're like, I resonate with this, like I'm playing me. Like that's what makes him potentially a Mount Rushmore actor, is because he's embodying a character that he had to interview, read up on, like understand and embody that. That's
when
impressive.
so Lambo takes him out to dinner. He doesn't know why. They're old college roommates, and they're at dinner, and he brings up this kid, and he's not really interested. He's busy, whatever. And then he says, well, he's from Southie.
Mm-hmm.
His reaction when he says he's from Southie, it's like interest plus concern plus relatable plus like it's everything in 5 seconds in how and what he looks like when he says it. It's it's like you're what did I just hear somebody say? If they can get me to not think they're acting, that's how you know they're crushing
For sure.
acting. And that's what he does the whole
It's
movie.
amazing, like out of control comedic actors, and when they decide to go serious, how epic they are. I can think of 3 right off the bat. Robin Williams, Cranston, Bryan Cranston, who was in Malcolm in the Middle, like this outrageous comedic dad.
Yep.
And then goes serious and
Breaking
wins
Bad.
breaks records, like wins a bunch of awards. Shia LaBeouf, this out of control, laughable, even Steven's kid, and then decides to go serious and starts winning all these awards.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? Like
What
your
happened
ability.
to Shia LaBeouf? Is he still?
He's still around. I mean, he's still doing some. He's doing a lot of like epic. His own. I think he's done doing.
doing the independent
Yeah, he's
stuff,
doing
I
all the
think.
independents
Gotcha.
now.
I figured he just disappeared.
He
like
also
the
got
Olsen
pretty-
twins.
he got
No,
pretty-
dude. I mean, he was just.
He got
in-
pretty outspoken too, which in Hollywood is not
It's a no-no.
It's not a recipe for big.
outspoken about his fate.
Definitely got outspoken about God. I don't know that I ever heard him talk about Jesus specifically. Can you remember any clips? on-
Supposedly he had a come to Jesus moment after they filmed not Glory. What's the one with Brad Pitt? Fury.
Okay.
But I don't know his actual testimony.
Yeah, but I mean, but it was right around there that it was like, oh, he's not.
But I
isn't
liked
it-
him in Transformers, and then they yanked him from that. I was like, oh man, what
I
happened?
think that might have been his own
Yeah,
actions, though.
kinda-
He went through a rough
Yeah,
patch.
he went to a Justin Bieber patch.
Yeah.
So, but do you get what I'm saying? Like the ability to embody this ridiculous, do anything, say anything character
Yeah.
prepares you to do epic acting, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Cranston's a great example.
I mean, that his Malcolm in the Middle. That's a
Honestly,
weird character.
Jason Bateman? Jason Bateman?
Jason Bateman's a good example.
Great example
All
of that.
comedy.
Yeah.
He's not really the outlandish. Well, I mean, I guess in Dodgeball he's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
But like, just
Arrested
lose
Development.
yourself.
Arrested
I mean-
Development was what
But
I
he's
was
not.
thinking
He's
of.
not ridiculous. I'm talking about like
Yeah,
ridiculous.
he actually is like the
He's
serious
super toned
adult
down
in Arrested
guy.
Development, but
Yeah.
I
mean,
guess
the show's ridiculous.
he was just on.
Show is definitely
He just made a
ridiculous.
movie with
All his money in
Jude
the
Law.
banana stand.
They're like making this
Yeah.
movie right now. But he was just
Looks
on
interesting.
Sunday morning. He was almost Dunn couldn't get a job before Arrested Development.
Oh, really?
Like severe anxiety for 2 years straight with any audition he had.
Who got him that? Will Arnett?
I don't know.
It feels like he's indebted to Will Arnett. Just if
Yeah.
you watch their podcasts and
It's him, Will Arnett, and
gay dude from Will and Grace.
That's not Will Arnett?
No. Will Arnett's the brother in Arrested Development.
Oh, got it.
He's in Hot Rod.
Oh, wait, the weird brother? No? There's
This show's going off
so
the
wait,
rails.
but time out. Who's the guy who wears jorts? Who is that in Arrested Development?
Tobias.
Dude,
He blew
Tobias.
up.
Oh, I know who Will Arnett is. Okay, I got you. Yes,
Yeah.
Will Arnett. Vibes. He'd be the Vibes guy. He could also play Vibes Happy Gilmore guy.
Tobias.
Tobias.
Oh man, his one-liners killed me.
Okay, speaking of one-liners, Retainer. I loved that.
You
scene.
suspect.
Is Ben Affleck in Boiler Room?
Yeah.
Yeah, he throw the car
He's
keys.
the car keys guy.
Oh, he's got some great.
Say you don't like my necktie. He's no. So like some lines you just can't
one
deliver
of my
without a
favorite
curse
parts
word.
of Boiler Room is he's walking out and he's like, "I'll take those," because he slid his keys down
Yeah.
the table.
I'll take this.
You wanted to quote an
Well,
unquotable.
Casey Affleck. Chuck, I had a double burger. I've quoted that for 20 years.
You know my favorite. Is it my favorite?
Wish I had my double
My
burger.
favorite Casey Affleck moment in this movie is when Ben walks away from Matt's house and he says, "He's not here," and Casey gets out of the back seat, jumps in the front.
He's an opportunist.
Dude, I loved it. That's real. That's a real moment.
He's so funny, dude. They're trying to decide. They decide they're going to fight this guy because they're being jerks and they want to fight. And he goes, "If we're going to fight him, we should have fought him back here. Now we got snacks."
Yeah,
That'd totally be me.
So Young
We
Remington.
got snacks.
Yeah, I
I
got
got wasted snacks. I just got my double burger.
a double burger. I've got peach rings. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? What are we doing
just
here?
looked it up. Minnie Driver, born in 1970.
So she would
So
have been
she's
27.
27. Yeah, I mean Matt
Yeah,
Damon was
2 years
72, I
older.
think. Yeah. I mean, dude, we're getting
Isn't she? Isn't Minnie Driver in Phantom of the Opera? I think she's the original.
Oh,
so
wow.
like Emma, what's her face? She's like the original opera singer before she gets taken over by Emmy Rossum.
Huh? I don't know.
I'm 90% sure.
It's not my it's my wheelhouse.
Phantom of the Opera, yes.
I don't
Minnie
think
Driver.
I've seen any of her movies.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about screenwriting. We talked a lot about
Brother, you need to watch Return to Me tonight. It's the best chick flick of all time.
brother.
Okay.
Come on.
I'll add it to the
One of
list.
my favorite piece of directing was Will goes into his monologue in front of the NSA agent about why he's not going to take this job.
Yeah.
And it zooms in on him
Cuts to the
without you knowing, though. And then it zooms out and he's in Sean's office.
explaining what he said.
I thought that was
That's good.
brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Just, and I'm sure it's been done elsewhere.
You know, it's
but-
funny you say that. So you're exactly right. And I don't want to take away from that. But you know what I think is funny? So when they're standing there and embraced in the end of the movie, when he finally has the breakthrough and he hugs him and he goes, "It's not your fault." And they have that sweet moment. It pans out. So you see the two men hugging and then it cuts to the next scene. And I'm like, it's a really good thing they do that, because after you do something like that and you're crying, it's awkward. Like there's no way to release from that. Like, all right, man, I'll see you tomorrow. Like high five. Like,
Or at the retreat. All right, everybody's going to bed.
so like that's like some movie magic. It's not like movie magic that's unique to this movie.
No,
it's just
but
like
do you
that's
think-
how you make.
Do you think they tried a couple of different takes and they were like,
like it's just
we're
weird.
just
yeah, just cut to the
Cut
next
it.
scene.
Yeah, that's
we're
weird.
good. We're good.
I mean,
We're-
think about it. Like you
Give that
think about like
backpack.
like you think about like even like love scenes. Like afterwards it's.
okay. Here's something I'm confused by.
Thanks for pausing me because I don't
Yep.
know where I was going with that.
Well,
I thought he was going to elaborate.
there
on
were
it.
very few options, so I thought I'd step in. So, but okay, the scene where Ben Affleck, Matt Damon are eating lunch on the hood of the car, and the "It's Not Your Fault" scene. Which one was first?
If you're still here, the truck scene was before.
It was.
Yeah.
Why do I remember it the other way?
Well,
I remember the truck scene as being the turning point, but
it's not a turning point. It's a make you think point.
Yes, that's a very good way to put it.
It's the second or third time he's heard someone say, "You better not waste this."
Yes.
Minnie Driver says it, and she says it the most eloquently. She's just like, "I don't care what you do. I just want you to be happy." But he's not happy, so she's kind of pointing that out. Then what's his face? Professor is like really
Rambo.
driving him to do something. So then the third person is really Chucky. Chucky's like, "Are you kidding me? Yeah, we don't expect you to be here."
Yeah.
Now, I did think it was kind of weird that he just expects him to take off without saying bye. That doesn't make sense to me. I think that's just like poetic, weird filming.
Maybe
at the end. You like it? You romantic about that?
It didn't bother me until you said it.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry if I lost your 9 rating.
This was not one of my italicized bolded points to bring up, but the role of we're screening in the background, the role of the best friend when meeting the girlfriend for the first time is vital.
Oh yeah.
And he plays it.
He crushed it.
We've all had to be this guy or been on the receiving end. And when you do a good job, it's like, all right, we're good. If you don't do a good job, she doesn't feel welcome.
Right.
She doesn't come around after that.
Do you know the best part of that is right here at the very end of the scene?
Lie. Yes. He knows he's lying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, all done that too. So
yeah. No, I think it's not. You don't. Okay, it's not his job to tell the truth.
Yep.
So that it is the job of him to support his best friend, and then it really ultimately his job is to question on him later, like, why aren't you being honest with this girl?
Sure.
Which
Yeah, time and place. Yeah, time.
But they never address it. It's so subtle. Like you can see Chucky knows he doesn't have brothers. Almost, I remember watching it and I'm like, wait, does he have brothers? Is Chucky his brother? Like I'm confused. But like it's just a good friend.
Yep.
No, I interrupted you when you were talking earlier, laughing because it was one of my favorite quotes when she was telling the joke.
Oh,
because I forgot
joke?
that the listeners can't see me watching it.
Oh
yeah,
in
the background. So sorry, I was like
the
waving.
stewardess joke.
Yes.
Oh,
I was waving, pointing, laughing, and you were talking, and so
yeah. That's a good scene. I mean, that's an epic scene where we're telling jokes. He's talking about his uncle's car that got
correct, but it wasn't the stewardess joke.
No, it was the old couple joke.
It was the old couple joke.
But inappropriate Boston jokes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Any more things that made us stop and think? Additional quotes, hidden gems.
Yeah, this scene right here, it's super romantic to have a bar where one guy's playing pool and only 2 guys are sitting there. But I'll tell you, as someone who owns a bar, that like breaks my heart because like those guys aren't gonna make it. You can't do that anymore. Like the margins, like I would love to have a cheap, only a couple people know about it. It's busy on the weekends, but like during the day, it's just
not going to survive.
It doesn't survive in this climate anymore. Anywhere. I can't think of anywhere.
Well, what's your new lounge, Parks Place Lounge? Like,
dude, it's going to be $29 for a drink. That's how it's going to survive, bro.
That's true.
You literally order on this side, it's $29. You order on this side, it's $7.99.
Oh, we just we met this morning to talk about like how the lounge is going to have like a couple different items, like a charcuterie board and higher end bourbon that you can only get there. Like the thinking is that
what Jim would do, our friend Jim?
Yeah, what?
He would just go to that side, order it, and walk through the other side.
With a half-price Monday pizza.
Well, it's for people who are like that area has
for a date night.
Has Tiburon, it has Cooper and Cow, and it has Nickel Plate, all of which are very high-end restaurants. And if you want to be dressy and go out for a drink afterwards, Parks is probably not your place if you want to feel fancy.
Gotcha.
So essentially, like the lounge is going to be that higher end take of Parks Place, and it's going to be overflow.
Parks is you go out after you went out to let your hair down
Yeah.
and hang out for sure.
Yep.
Is Cooper and Cow gonna make it?
I hope everybody makes it.
Right? I'm always rooting for any Fisher's.
I think their
business
service is phenomenal, and I think their food is subpar for what they're trying to do. And now I've only had one meal there, so I can't. I don't like just giving it that rating.
It's empty every time I look and peek. Anytime we've thought about going,
it's just like the ownership is weird over there. Like they keep weird hours. It's the same ownership, I believe, as the Luvino.
It doesn't look inviting.
Yeah,
it's like almost closed off. I don't know.
I don't know the answer to that. I hope they do.
Somebody asked me for recommendations, and I said I only go to Parks Place Pub if we go out. So I don't know
Luvino was there before. What was their downfall? Do you know why
I would say same thing. Hours. They tried to be open like very weird hours and closed on some days, and it's a tapas place, so it's not going to be a late night.
Did you know
place.
Wolfie's is closed on Sundays?
I did know that. Yeah, that was a big thing because it was a Christian owner.
Yeah.
That was a decision made.
Every Wolfies?
Yeah. So
Oh,
like
wow.
even the big ones on the water, which you figure.
And for a while
Sundays-
there, they were doing church service at the
Oh,
Geist
no way.
location. Darren
Oh, cool.
Earlywine was doing it.
Oh, cool. Respect.
Yeah, Pub Theology was meeting there on Sundays.
I didn't know that.
Respect.
Cool.
Yeah, more quotes, more hidden gems, more businesses that if we ran, they'd be successful. Anything else to add? To the
Fun
list?
facts.
Yep.
This the lines the scene it's pretty well known fact. If you know fun facts about this is a movie where lots of people like to know the behind the scenes facts, so it's pretty well known that when he's talking about his wife farting in that scene, like that's all ad lib by Robin Williams. No one is surprised by that, but an extra part to that I've never caught before reading this was the reason why Matt Damon is laughing so hard and they had to clip back and forth. If you watch the scene carefully, you can notice the camera shaking on both Matt Damon and
Because they're laughing.
Robin
so hard?
Williams, because the guys operating the camera were laughing so hard because like they know what the script is about to be. So if he's going to go ad lib and then they're laughing, both cameramen could not keep it. They were like shaking
That's
so
funny.
much.
Casey Affleck had I'm sure this was written, but once Minnie Driver comes back up to talk to Ben Affleck at the bar for the first time, he goes, swallowed a bug.
Yeah.
And walks away.
So that's an actual reference from another movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he was actually they were throwing that in to quote one of their favorite movies from back in the day.
Got it.
But yeah, he's a funny. The way he delivers those are so good.
The way Matt Damon addresses anyone that is in power was so like he was always playing a part. So he addresses the judge very like professionally, very much. The guard brings him in to meet with Lambo and like throws him around. You can tell it was not a pleasant walk.
Yeah.
He goes, "Thank you, nice talking to you,"
Yeah.
and then sits down. I thought that was good.
Yeah, that was a good choice. I was wrong, by the way, or someone was wrong. Whoever said he was 25, he was 27. Ben Affleck was 25 when he won the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay, making him the youngest person. And Matt Damon was 27, making him the second youngest person to ever win Best Original Screenplay.
I said 25. Might be.
Yeah, I was wrong. It was not 300 people. I thought it was 3,000. Over 3,000 people were on location to watch the park bench scene at the public garden.
So they would just show up, and there's all these people, and they're like, "What the
I
heck?"
picture it being from like 50 to 100 yards away, and they can't keep people from just walking normal places, so they're just walking, and like they're almost like a golf green where they're like silencing the crowd so they can get the scene out.
That's exactly what I was imagining.
As a
crazy.
director producer that's on budget trying to make this thing work, you just got it.
Now here's the deal: it reads that Matt Damon was the famous one, but Robin Williams is huge at this point. In fact, like they one of the facts is they had pictured. So there was two people they had in mind for the role of the therapist who have pretty well-known voices in Hollywood. Who do you think they were?
Well-known voices.
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck had for the part of Sean, who's the therapist, they had two people in mind when they wrote the character.
Tom Hanks.
That's a good guess. No,
Mel Gibson.
The guy from Ferris Bueller. Bueller?
no, Ben Stein.
Holy cow! Well
No,
done.
actors with well-known voices are known for their narration. One of these is it's super obvious.
Nothing.
Plays
Nothing.
God.
Oh, Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman or Robert De Niro. So they said the movie took off when they got Robin Williams. They knew they had a good one when they got Robin Williams. So Robin Williams is huge at this time.
He had to have been the highest paid.
Oh, he was top billed for sure.
Yeah.
One of the fun facts is that even though he's top billed, 31 minutes into the movie is the first time he's seen.
I was gonna say the second he got on screen, my note was you just see a different type of acting when because you've seen so much up until that point, like you said, 30 minutes. Yeah, you just notice it right away, immediately.
What movie were we just watching where I thought that? What movie were we just covering where I was just like, this is epic acting?
I remember making this comment.
Top Gun was great.
It was, but it's not.
Not Lock, Stock. Nah.
We'll have to go back.
Top Gun. Yeah, we'll have to go back.
Kingdom of Heaven. Unbroken.
No, but I do think there's some really good acting in that.
Wasn't Indiana Jones.
It's not Indiana
Was
Jones.
No, man, they got a W on Sunday though.
The Dark Knight. Oh yeah.
They did.
3-0, baby.
Your Colts are looking pretty good.
So-
You guys are welcome.
I'm not going to overreact, but I don't think Super Bowl is out of the realm of possibility.
Everybody stays healthy.
Out of the realm of possibility. I got non-refundable tickets, Remy.
Yeah, you did. I got the other one.
Uh,
The only reason the Colts won't go to the Super Bowl is injury. That's the only reason.
I think we can safely say we've got a home playoff game.
I think so. I mean,
Titans.
Like you said, as
The
long as
locker
everybody
room.
stays healthy.
got to stay healthy. That's the one thing I hate about football.
Certain positions need to stay healthy. We got a great roster. We've clearly got a hole at corner. Whoever's filling in for Tre'Davious Ward, I think.
Ward is playing.
Who,
I mean, Kenny went out.
dude? Number 4 is killing us. Absolutely killing. I don't even know his name. His last name is not.
We'll look it up. We have a producer to do it.
It's bad. He's killing us.
I don't know if anyone's killing us. We're not losing at all.
I'm over here. My back hurts. I can barely walk.
I said a year ago. I said in
You
a
just
meeting.
needed Daniel Jones.
And
That's
I
what you
did.
said?
I said we need to get a quarterback that everyone thinks is washed up, revive them like the Vikings did. It happened to Baker.
We revived him.
It happened to
And then
Baker.
you guys picked him up.
He's playing who?
Daniel Jones.
No,
was
I'm
in
not
the
talking about
Vi-
Daniel Jones. I'm talking about.
I know Daniel Jones though. The Vikings fixed.
I know,
him.
but who am I talking
Okay.
about? I'm talking about Sam.
Sam Darnold.
Same
I'm
time.
talking about Darnold.
Yep.
You see it with Geno. Like it's happened time and time again. But what the Colts were doing was trying to go back and get a guy who's got 2 years left. We did it with Rivers. We did it with Ryan. That's
Who's
not who we
already
needed.
great, but at the
Who's already great,
end,
but they're on their
gotta-
down. Yeah, we
Yeah.
need to get someone who's on the up and up. Like I wanted Baker.
That's because
I
we
went
did
on
that
record
with.
saying I
I
wanted
remember
Baker.
that. I remember
Because
you
we did
saying-
it with Brett Favre. So then the Colts were like, we could do that.
Well, Matt Stafford. Like it was the.
Yeah, I wanted Stafford too. I wanted Stafford, then I wanted Baker, and Danny Dimes was like the only option at the time. I was like, I don't hate this option, but
I
he
did not-
looks like Josh Allen.
He looks.
He looks like watch. Hey, you can laugh. He's number 1 in passing yards.
Okay,
He's 6'5",
Josh Allen
240.
is an athletic freak. Daniel
I
Jones can throw the
understand.
ball and can run fast.
Stop it!
But
Stop it! He's got the highest quarterback rating in the league right now.
all right.
He looks like Josh Allen. I'm not saying I wouldn't rather have Josh Allen, but he looks
all
like
I know
Josh
is
Allen.
preseason when they announced that AR was sitting and that it was going to be Daniel Jones.
Dude,
Like, so many people though were like, "What? We invested so much," and I was like,
I was
Just
definitely making fun of the Daniel Jones signing. I did. I was part of the scoffers that were like, whatever.
I didn't
okay.
hate it, but I just didn't. I more so just trying to figure out what we're doing
Good
with
for
AR.
us
Put
for
him
not-
Put him
Somebody
in
said
at like
tight end. Somebody said tight end.
Yeah, put him in as like a halfback option. He runs. We run a wildcat option with him.
Dude,
And then he
bulk him
throws
up
every once in a
and
while.
give him permission to go run over people. Why not?
It's
don't
what
think you
it's,
want
it's
that
what
guy
they
on the
should have
field.
done with Tebow. They should have done it with Tebow. Tebow shouldn't have quit the league. He should have been a wildcat quarterback and then just had options for him. That would have been great for the Colts when we were having the Carson Wentz experience and all that.
When you do wildcat, you put the quarterback out wide, right?
I don't think so.
No.
He's
No?
in
That's not
shotgun.
always-
It's a design run. Is what wildcat.
Right. No, for sure. But usually the quarterback, the actual quarterback, like Daniel Jones,
Oh no!
would go out wide.
No, originally
on who you have.
it was ran for the actual quarterback because they had running quarterbacks, and then when teams that didn't have running quarterbacks, they would put a quarterback wide. But you
and they
can
would
run.
literally take the quarterback off the
Right.
field.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of times the quarterback goes out wide, and I'm like, why not actually put another real blocker in there
Yeah.
and be playing,
Because personnel, you'd know that it's
well, yeah, I mean,
so it was,
Yeah.
it was to disguise your
sure,
personnel.
at that point.
Hmm.
So the defense could not adjust before you went into formation.
Correct.
Gotcha.
This podcast took a left turn.
Sorry.
For
I call it a right turn.
Yeah, that's right.
But that's fine. I'm ready for rating, but I don't want to steal any
I feel like I got
moments
some more
of-
fun facts out here.
Give me
Oh,
some
I do. I
facts.
got one for our German listeners.
Hey,
So every week we prove to the Germans,
dude,
why we're the top movie podcast.
The Professor
in Germany.
Lambeau is a Nazi.
Oh, why did you say that?
I just think he looks like one.
Oh, he's in a lot of movies. He's in Mamma Mia. He's one of the 3, dads in Mamma Mia. He's an epic role in Entourage. He plays the director in season 5 or 6. He's a great actor. I like him. No, when Robin Williams won the Oscar for his supporting role, he sent Pierre Augustinski, who dubbed his voice in German, a small replica of the Oscar statue with a note saying, "Thank you for making me famous in Germany." Like, that's a great fun fact.
What? So did he do that for multiple people that did?
No,
did
just the Germans.
they-
Just he, like us, he only cares about his American listeners and his
All
German
right.
listeners.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? We can link arms.
Occasionally, I care about the Canadians
Yeah.
because that's a
Well,
that's
they're
a big
future
listener of
Americans,
his. Yeah,
would say.
yeah.
So I
like
wrote
said.
down 3 hot takes. The real love story is between Sean and Will. That's the real love story.
Okay.
Chucky is the unsung hero, which you guys already touched on.
Why do you think that? You
His-
think without that discussion, he doesn't go?
Yeah. I think that was the breaking point. I think-
Official permission from his boy.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
it made him go from some shrink telling him to do things, which he was
Ooh,
fighting
okay.
that whole time,
Yep.
to like, oh wow, like even my friends realize what I'm doing.
I'll let you get to your third one, but I had a note about them. Like it's so obvious to them he's the chosen one and he's gonna leave, but not to him. And then to even advance that, they get him a car. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was really cool.
Yeah, really cool.
Which
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna lie.
think
This is the worst looking car I've ever seen.
yeah, but I mean, I don't think you could buy a car now for less than $5,000, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. But last take is Will is essentially like a metaphor for wasted talent in America. Like he just never comes to fruition. I don't know. Like even at the end, he gives up the opportunity to go chase the girl.
yeah,
I know that
I'm
always
happy
made
for him though.
that always made me feel kind of gross as well. Like you have to assume he came back and did something with it.
No, I'm happy for.
I will say it's a better ending than Jaws. So
I actually thought about you guys with this ending because it's the same kind of driving off into the sunset ending. I was like, I wonder how these guys are gonna feel.
I
about this
love
ending.
it.
I love it way more.
I love
because
it for him too.
he's going to something and not just paddling off.
If a shark would have jumped on his car at the very end, would you have liked that ending?
only if it looked
if it-
really fake.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
if it, did a little
was
belly
Chucky.
roll on him.
Is it the
If it was-
belly roll or is it the fact that he shot it and the shark exploded that got you?
Shark exploding was fine.
Okay.
The length at which it took the shark to eat the captain and how bad that looked.
So
Plus
if
the
it's-
belly roll was bad.
If Casey Affleck
was-
would have jumped on the car at the end, like as a boy, I don't know. I think that would have been good.
I think the thing about the shark eating him is he just opens his mouth and closes it, chomping him, and that's not what sharks do. Sharks grab you and then jerk their bodies back and forth, and
Yes.
that didn't happen. He's
Completely
just chomping.
Unrealistic.
Yeah.
like a
George-
conveyor belt. Just-
George Lucas just doesn't. get it.
George Lucas, director of Jaws. Okay, here's another one for you, Brett. Gus Van Sant at one point asked Matt Damon and Ben Affleck to rewrite the script so that Chucky, Ben Affleck, is killed in a construction accident. Damon and Affleck
But then Rudy did it first.
That's what I wrote down. That's what I wrote down. It has Rudy vibes. Okay, so hold on. When did Rudy come out?
They were probably changing it, and then Rudy came out.
Wait,
I'm guessing
Rudy was 93.
Oh, it's close,
So
man.
what was that? 4 years before?
Yeah.
Did I say 97?
97.
Wow. You know what? So I didn't realize it came out before. After Van Sant read it, he agreed. So two questions. Let's assume Rudy didn't come out. What do you think that would have done to that script if Chucky would have died?
When would he have died? That's an important question.
have to be after
answered.
the speech, right?
So
Like he
that's,
gives the speech
so that's
and then
why
dies on
he-
the construction
And so
site.
he does it for Chucky. I mean, it is. If that would have happened, it would have been almost exactly like Rudy.
I can imagine
It would have been the
at a point
catalyst of the change.
Let's call it 95. It's 95. They're getting ready. This guy gives this huge presentation on it, and then Matt Damon, Ben Affleck look at him and go, "You just described Rudy."
Idiot.
I mean, it is Rudy. Wow. And you know what? Like, if Rudy doesn't have that scene where his best friend dies, it's a completely different movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives him the firepower to go after
It's a
it.
Have we
completely
covered
different
Rudy
movie.
yet?
No,
it was
it's supposed to
potentially
be the
birthday
birthday
pick.
pick.
Yeah, potentially, but switch gears a little bit. Not
That's
bad.
okay.
Not
Keep
bad.
it in your pocket.
Extra.
We'll get there.
we got years.
Rudy.
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 Don't let me go first for giving a rating. I don't have one yet.
I'm ready when Rem's ready.
I think that's all the fun facts I have for this movie.
I am a 9. I loved it. I couldn't stop. I loved it. I wanted to watch it again.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Well, we did. We watched it tonight, buddy.
We watched it again for us.
Yeah, these NSA agents are overacting, smug.
I'm
Like,
ready.
NSA would never be like, we don't like to brag. Maybe they would. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Do you want me to add a decimal since you're not doing decimals?
I'm not
anymore?
doing decimals. You can do it.
All right. I'm a 8.1.
Interesting.
Yep. I was going to go with 8, but I didn't want to steal your 8.
Well, I'm
If
going
it
with a
didn't have as
9.
much
So
cursing.
you weren't going to steal my
So
8.
2
Really?
official 9s and a fake 8.1. All right.
Can I change mine to an 8 then?
Yeah, no, you Marcus traitor. So listen, what makes it an 8.1 instead of a 9? I think that we naturally do this every time we give a rating. We explain why we're not like higher on it.
Yep.
Why are you not higher
This
on
is
it?
a real. This is a real. Yeah.
So like I said, I wish I could have watched this earlier, but because of all the cursing, I wasn't allowed to. And I didn't think the cursing added anything to the characters.
Okay.
Like it didn't push anything further. I mean, maybe if I was from Boston, then it would completely change. I'm like, oh yeah, these guys are like my neighbors. Like it just, I don't know. And then
I have a feeling people from Boston curse so much that if they didn't, they'd have been like, "This isn't realistic."
yeah, fake.
Fake.
What a terrible movie.
We've talked about The Town. We should watch The Town. The Town's
Heard of
very
the town.
good.
Haven't seen the town. That's a scary one, right?
It's not scary. It's about a heist, and Ben Affleck is very good in that as well.
Benny Affleck.
Yeah, I can see it. So certain aspects for you will like if it's unneeded cursing or scenes that don't make sense, like that does really crush a movie for me.
Yeah.
It also is true though. Everybody's got their thing that will turn them off. When you're trying to make a movie hit big, you're not gonna hit everybody. It's just not possible.
My biggest thing with historical movies is changing something big that is not historically accurate. I can't do that. I don't get it. That's what Gladiator.
Is that why you
Gladiator.
gave Gladiator such a terrible?
I didn't give Gladiator. He gave Gladiator
I
a
gave
bad.
Gladiator.
No, I know.
But I gave it a good one. The reason I didn't give it a 9 is because that bugs me. Maybe I did give it a 9, but
I
it
love
bugs me.
Gladiator. Gladiator is one of my top movies, so I'm still sad about Brett's rating.
The Gladiator episode is one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
Stop. You're
you've never
holding
listened
strong
to.
to this, but if you went back and watched Gladiator, you'd be like, "This is a great movie."
Maybe.
We should do like a projector, just outdoor Gladiator night. That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
You not entertained? What's next? Well. It's the men in. Here come the men in black.
Here come the men in black.
It was between that and I don't know why we're on a Will Smith kick.
Well, we
Maybe-
talked about actually reading his book, which we absolutely need
Yes,
to do.
we want to relive the Will Smith we know and love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The glory
It's gonna-
days for
it's gonna
Will.
bring us
Wild
back.
Wild West.
Wild Wild
Jim
West was the other option.
He crushed it with Burger King. Do you guys remember that time when that came out? Like
What?
Wild Wild West, there was like all this, like, burger-
toys and stuff and merch and
Yeah,
all that.
like
I remember the
Vegas.
rodeo burger when Small Soldiers came out. That burger was phenomenal. You put onion rings and barbecue sauce on a burger, and it changes the game.
Oh yeah.
Were they
remember the rodeo
sauteed onion rings?
No, fried.
Onion rings.
Onion rings.
Yeah. Not just the straws.
Hey, when's the last time you had an elephant ear?
We have them pretty every summer up at the lake. They're
And
delicious.
You still like them a lot?
I do like them.
Riley and I agreed the last time we had one, it wasn't as good. But you know what has
You
climbed?
got to go to a small town to get them.
Yeah, I was
Ah.
gonna say, did you go to the the fair up by.
No.
Yeah, you got to go to
I
a
don't-
small town where they know how to do
I don't
it.
know why we've
County
been
fair.
so
'Cause
you can
turned
get
off by the fair
you can
recently.
The
get
county
bites.
fair up by.
Oh,
where you
Elkhart
grew up.
County Fair is legit. Yes.
There you go.
That was better than the
Well,
state fair.
No, but near the top,
Dude, I agree. I think the parades in smaller towns are better than the parades in bigger towns.
Elkhart County Fair is the largest county fair in Indiana.
It's insane.
Yep.
It was so good.
So, but I think Remington's mother's monkey bread is the top.
It's not a comparison. You can't. Those are two different things.
It's my favorite sweet treat dessert. All of it.
Really?
I think it is. It's so good.
It's my mom's strawberry rhubarb pie.
Ooh, I do like rhubarb.
Yeah, or crisp.
Okay.
Fresh Market has these raspberry pillow cookies that are so good.
Raspberry pillow.
Yeah, that's my
cookies.
go-to.
I like raspberry.
My mom had a lot of good desserts growing up. She did the dirt pudding really well. She had these cookie dough boats that were.
I don't know why I
unbelievable.
won't try dirt pudding.
You won't
What?
try it?
No, just all that cream stuff. I don't know. I don't like it. I've been putting on our family movie nights popcorn. I've been starting to put the Raisinets back into the popcorn, but also M&Ms.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna say you were putting pudding in your popcorn. I was like, what?
I mean, you got to try it.
Fun.
You got to try it. Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so what do we got coming up?
Men in Black.
Men in Black.
Men in Black. And then we've got an epic Halloween run coming that includes some great stuff as well.
Men in Black, Birdman, E.T., Saw, Catch Me If You Can, the book.
This will be our first Emma Stone movie.
Is that real? Is that true?
I think so. And maybe I'm weird. I loved La La Land.
I like La La Land.
I really enjoyed La La Land.
I did. It. It's sad. It's depressing, but it's good.
Yeah. So maybe that may be super bad someday, but
My
definitely
classic
Birdman.
mark is when I first watched La La Land. I really enjoyed it, and I said to Marcus, I said, "Hey, I thought La La Land was. Did you watch La La Land? It was really good." He goes, "Not as good as Greatest Showman." I was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't know there was an option. I didn't know we were talking about Greatest Showman. I just said I watched it. They didn't even come out Greatest Showman came out like the year before. That's a classic Marcus. Defend yourself, Marcus. Defend your statement.
This is the least we've talked about Marcus in any episode.
He's
Well,
not
you know
gonna.
what?
He's not gonna make it to this point because he's gonna be so frustrated we didn't talk about him.
Marcus
know.
didn't get to talk about Good Will Hunting, but he gets to talk about Men in Black.
Yep, and himself.
See you next time.